Wait, can I tell my favorite Zoom story? Can I tell you? I might have told it before, but that was literally my favorite Zoom class story ever. But so I was in a really boring class where, like, honestly, you didn't really have to talk. They would ask questions once in a while, but they would pick like one person to answer, and then you could go silent for the rest of the class. But the one requirement is you had to have your camera on because they wanted to make sure you were there. Which is fine, you know? Some classes just had that requirement. But this one guy in our class decided to make lunch during the class. And he thought that because there's a lot of people in the class, he thought he would be on like the third page of the cameras, you know, like of the videos. So he thought you couldn't see him. But the thing is, okay, under normal circumstances, he probably could have gotten away with it because there were like 4 pages of people and their videos, right? Some people literally zoomed in from bed. So, you know, it wasn't the worst I've seen. But yeah, so yeah, he forgot his mic was on. He forgot his mic was on, and he was making like fried rice. He was making fried rice in a wok. So he was like grang, 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 in the fucking wok with his like spatula. And he gets highlighted. So instead of the teacher that's talking, it's just him making like a full ass wok full of fried rice. It was so funny. And he kept going for a whole like 5 minutes. And he was just like, you know, like shaking his wok. You know when they do like the pro chef, he was pretty good at cooking. They do like the pro chef thing where like they're like shaking the rice in the wok with like one hand. Yeah, he had really good technique. But so the teacher's trying to talk and he's just like bang, 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 with his fucking wok. And thing is, I wasn't really close to him, but we were in a group together for something. So like we talked a couple times. So I just messaged him and I'm like, let's just say his name was John. I'd be like, John, your mic is on. John, stop making fried rice. John, your mic is on. And he didn't notice until like 5 minutes in when the teacher was like, excuse me, John. John, excuse me, John. And he was like, yeah, professor. She's like, your mic is on. That's so funny. Sorry, you had to be there. It was so fucking funny. And it was like a class of like 50, 60 people too. Yeah, he was so embarrassed, like I could tell. Why did it take her 5 minutes? I think she was just so like confused that she was just watching for a while. And like also we were trying to talk to him and he literally couldn't hear because he didn't even have his earbuds in. He didn't even have his earbuds in. He was just like, I'm gonna cook. He was just like, fuck this class. I'm gonna cook. So he couldn't even hear the teacher until we were like yelling at him. Can't teachers mute students? Yeah, but do you think teachers have the freaking tech skills to do that? My teachers are the ones where like every time they played a YouTube video, they needed help. They'd be like, can someone who's good with technology help me play this YouTube video? But they never remembered to turn off the autoplay. So whenever we watch something, it just jumps to the next video and they're like, oops, sorry, didn't mean to show that. Oh my god, all my like Zoom class memories are just coming back.